Do you want to book more home care assessments or consultations, as they are also often called? Hi, my name is Nick Bonitatibus, and today's episode of Home Care Digital, we are diving in how you can drive more results, get in front of people, get into their homes so that you can have an opportunity to share how you can help them. Because this really is the first step, right? Getting on that sales call, getting into their home, getting that assessment to drive greater results. But one of the biggest issues that often happens is people are not interested in being sold to. People don't like to be sold to, but you do offer something very amazing and valuable to them. And so we have to position ourselves in a way that's going to drive greater results to get yourself in a position to sell. So today we're talking about 3 simple things that you can do to drive more assessments and consultations. Number 1 is sell. You have to sell the consultation, sell the assessment, give it value. How are we presenting this as an opportunity for them where it's not, oh, so we're going to get on this call and you're just going to tell me what you sell. That's not what they want. They want you to be able to solve their problem. They want you to be able to help them. And so we want to position this consultation or assessment as a way that has a value. Present it as a way that it's cost. You can even present it, hey, this is a $250 offer, but you can get it today for free, right? There's ways that you can do this and make it about them. How are we positioning this? Hey, well, I'd love to do a consultation and tell you about how we can help you, right? So now it's about us instead of, hey, would you like to schedule an assessment? And I want to talk about the wording in a second here for number 2, so stick around. But if you're making it about them and how it can help them, now it becomes valuable. What do I mean by that? And this kind of leads into step 2, which is change the name. Stop calling it an assessment. Stop calling it a consultation. People don't want assessments or consultations. So here's just a few examples of what you can change it to: a customized needs assessment, a personal care plan, a complementary care path, care strategy session, a care meet and greet, an in the know session, whatever you want to create, but make it different from what other people are offering. Make it branded towards your organization. One of my clients made this simple switch. I'm not going to say what theirs is called because I don't want other people to use it because then it takes away, but they changed the name from consultation assessment to their new name and immediately started booking more calls, getting in front of more people, just by making this tiny, tiny little tweak and calling it something different, because now you're creating it something value. It's something that they get. Oh, it's customized? Amazing. Oh, it's personal? Great, right? Complimentary? Ooh, free? I love it, right? That is what's going to separate you. And this is something you're already doing, right? You're already doing assessments. You're already doing consultations. Let's just give it a fancy name. I offer a home care brand audit. And often all that really is, I'm diving in, or in this case, prospective clients, what they're doing on social media, what they're doing online, evaluating their situation, and then giving them feedback and things that they can do to drive greater results. And then once I do that, then often they go, all right, well, now that you understand my problem, do you have anything that can help me? Oh, yes. Now you talk about your services. But at the end of the day, to be good at sales, it starts with first understanding and evaluating what the person's needs are. And so going right to a consultation means that you're already going to the sale. But if the sale is not for them, then you're not going to go right to the sale. So how are we presenting it in this offer? How are we generating this? And so when we're able to say, oh, well, you can get a free customized care plan, would you like to schedule one? Usually this is, $250 value, but you can get it today for free. Now, you don't always have to put money on it. Sometimes that can sound a little sleazy, but the idea is that we are giving it value. And how can we build that value is what the promise is. What are we doing for them? What is the result? What is their desire? They don't know what to do. They're not sure what type of care is best for them, right? They're just so confused. And so by being able to present what it is that you offer, let's say a personalized care assessment, assessment, what is included in that? Oh, well, we're going to sit down and evaluate exactly what your needs are. Once we've established what your needs, we're going to plan out and let you know what all of the options are based on what the evaluation is so that you can then make the best possible decision. Notice how that has nothing to do about me in this position as I'm pretending to be a home care agency. This is all about selling. This is all about marketing. But we're just flipping the script and making it about them, making it about this value, and it's not just about, hey, tell me what you sell. This becomes really valuable, right? And so you can say at the end of the session, at the end of the call, at the end of the meeting, you will have a detailed care plan with resources and next steps for your loved one. I'm like, wow, well, that sounds great. And if you present it, they may even say, does this cost anything? You're like, no, this is complimentary. And so the more that you build this up, the more that you bring value, the more that you are going to book more of these assessments and consultations. So let's review. Number one, gotta sell it, creating value. Sell it by giving it a name. And then 3, let them know what the results that they are going to get by signing up for your consultation or assessment. Because people don't like to be sold, but they love to buy. And they also love free stuff. So how you present it is going to drive greater results where they don't feel like that they're getting into a sales situation, but they're actually getting into a free resource where they feel like they're winning before you even sit down with them. Give it a try, see how it works. Do you want to attract more clients, more caregivers, and referral sources using the power of video? Well, I am so excited that I just created a brand new free mini course that's going to go over how you can leverage video. And guess what? It only takes 2 hours a month to create amazing video assets that you can use and leverage again and again. To learn more, go to homecarebrandmastery.com.